I was really looking at this when I was watching. I think it's All Facts. It's Keyshawn Johnson's podcast. He had David Justice, who was a Black American baseball player in the '90s, won multiple World Series, and was on the Atlanta Braves team that won a World Series. And they had a predominantly black team. And I didn't quite realize this at the moment because I was so young when that happened. But when he was naming off the players, I was like, dang, they really did have hella black people. And so, as someone who I've always said, like, my best sport when I played sports was baseball, I just kind of went away from it to go back to basketball and then went back too late and ended up hurting myself to where I wasn't able to really achieve my potential. But I'll always say if your child has just the slightest athletic ability, if you can get them in early enough and work on that hand-eye coordination, baseball is the sport for you. It's it's a lot of stop and go, and it is a little bit more expensive. Where you got to get the cleats, you got to get the gloves, you got to get the hats, you got to get it's equipment and bats. It's equipment that you need to buy that, especially when it comes to not that every Black American lives in the hood, but some of the more poverty-stricken areas, it's going to be harder for baseball teams or baseball for kids to gravitate to baseball because your parents have to go out and buy those things. Where I can get you some little run-of-the-mill shoes and a basketball, like, hey, go over to the park, you can hoop. Um, if you got enough kids outside, you got a football, even if it's a little Nerf football, you got something that you can get it done to where kids are participating in the sport.